Hey y'all, welcome to B's Intuition. I'm B and I'm back with another general collective energy message. Thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I do cuss and I do tell the truth, so if you don't like either one of the two, then you probably should move on. I've already prayed over the cards and the energy, so we're just going to hop in and get this message. Please remember to like, share, and most importantly, subscribe, especially to those of you that are viewing the channel but have not yet subscribed. You don't want to miss out on the messages that God has for you. Also, please remember to take what resonates only and leave the rest for whoever it's for. Every message will not be your message. So, with that being said, y'all, let's hop in. So, somebody needs to be aware because somebody is about to try to guilt trip them. Guilt trip them into, seeing something, their way. Guilt trip them into, like a situation. But yeah, somebody just needs to be aware. But let's hop in and see what's going on. Holy Spirit. This is somebody that possibly, can't stand the heat. So they're trying to get out of the kitchen. So there's some heat that's on somebody. This heat is giving me a fire sign. So Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. This could be somebody that possibly knows, that, like somebody, is waking up to the fact that they don't care. Wow. Yeah, whoever this person is, they're artificial. This is a man-made type of individual, so they don't know how to be themselves. This could be somebody, that, tries to clone themselves to be somebody, a copycat. Trying to clone themselves as a divine feminine, divine masculine, but they're really a karmic feminine, a karmic masculine. So the heat could be on somebody because, they could be, realizing that somebody's waking up to, to this person. Yep. And somebody definitely, could be about to discover something or they're about to uncover something. We got an X is X at the bottom of the deck. So there could be an X is X involved. Somebody definitely is about to, discover something. I'm also picking up too that, like somebody, could, realize that somebody's waking up to who they are because, of like their outcome. Whoever the person is that can't stand the heat, so they, want to get out of the kitchen. We got the beans have been spilled at the bottom of the deck. So somebody definitely, could be about to discover, that some beans have been spilled or, somebody, has, already, spilled some beans. If you can't stand the heat. Yeah, somebody's sloppy out here. Somebody's Chinese zodiac sign could be of a pig. Somebody's first, middle, last name could start with a P. Somebody's sloppy out here is sloppy work. Or somebody, is just a sloppy, stinky, dirty, nasty individual. But the heat is on when it comes to this person. The law, could be on whoever this person is as well. But I feel like this is somebody, that try to put the heat on somebody. So this is somebody, that was doing some stuff behind the scenes to cause, like somebody to not be able to stand the heat and they want to get out of the kitchen. But I feel like like somebody can stand the heat, somebody's in the kitchen, like cooking up some good shit. Somebody, could be a cook or a chef out here. I'm also picking up too, something about a kitchen witch. Wake up, they don't care. Yeah, somebody definitely, told a half truth, which is a whole lie. Somebody's first, mother, last name could start with an O. Something about somebody's probation officer or somebody's parole officer. I don't know. Somebody definitely, could, sleep with their probation or parole officer and, the justice system could find out. But somebody definitely, or there could be some people that are about to discover that, somebody, told a half truth, which is a whole lie. About to discover something. Somebody's sloppy out here. Somebody sloppy out here. I don't know. Somebody, could just be all over the place. Somebody could just get sloppy drunk, and yeah, like they're all over the place. Or yeah, somebody sleeps with a lot of people. Or yeah, like they just don't have, like a good reputation. Somebody definitely is being told, like to trust their intuition when it comes to, what they're, like going to discover or uncover. Or somebody, could already be discovering or uncovering something. And yeah, like somebody's being told, that yeah, to trust their intuition because it's right. But there definitely, yeah, could be a feminine energy that possibly, yeah, could try to reach out to somebody. There's also somebody that possibly, yeah, could have been trying to, like reach, for somebody, like, yeah, like trying to, like throw, like shots at somebody, or yeah, like trying to, talk about somebody behind their back. And I feel like whoever this is, they reached for the wrong one, or they reached, too much, or they, reached too far. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be at a distance from somebody. There definitely, yeah, could be some people, they thought that, yeah, because somebody, is at a distance from them, they can't reach me, they can't touch me. And maybe that's true. But somebody definitely, yeah, they have ancestors, they have spirit guides, they have guardian angels that definitely, yeah, it's definitely could be reaching out and touching, like somebody or some people. That could be why they can't stand the heat. They trying to get out of the kitchen. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be a mystery to somebody or some people. There's also somebody that realizes that they shouldn't have taken some type of risk. Or be aware, of, yeah, like taking a risk, but it's like, like the wrong risk. It definitely could have something to do with, with like a commitment. Or, like somebody could be realizing that they took, yeah, like the wrong risk when it came to, like a commitment, or, taking some type of oath, or making some type of pledge, or some type of promise here. Yeah. Somebody's a snake out here. Somebody's Chinese zodiac sign could be of a snake. But somebody told a lie. Yeah, half truth, which is a whole lie. Somebody definitely, yeah, could like drink something, like, so like somebody could be pregnant, like a feminine energy, and they could drink something, to try to, like a word, like the baby. Yeah. Somebody's first, middle, last name could start with a C. Yeah, something about, yeah, C-O-P. Something about a cop. Somebody possibly, yeah, could, like go to a therapist. Or somebody, could, like use some type of holistic approaches, to heal, or to help them to heal. But there's definitely, yeah, could be somebody that could be seeing through some type of illusions. These could be illusions, that, yeah, like somebody, has tried to create. Somebody definitely, yeah, is navigating, like through some type of dangers. Wow. There could be two feminine energies involved, because there's two feminine energies on this card. But somebody, yeah, could have told somebody, like a half-truth that's a whole lie. So this could be, like two friends, and one of the friends, told, yeah, the other friend, half-truth. And so, yeah, the friend could be, like about to discover or uncover, that they were told a half-truth. Something about, yeah, the year of the snake, which we are in the year of the snake. So yeah, somebody is about to discover or uncover something this year. Somebody definitely, yeah, could have, like confided in somebody. But I feel like there is somebody, that, yeah, could have repeated something, that somebody, could have confided them, could have confided in them. Yeah, could definitely have something to do, with like some secrets. So that could be how somebody, figures out the, yeah, like somebody, like just don't care. That could be, like, yeah, because this wake up is giving me, like somebody's about to have, like some type of wake up call once they, discover or uncover something. Somebody possibly, could reach out, you know, to somebody, you know, to uncover, you know, like, yeah, like some hidden truth or something like that. But yeah, we have a triangle. Yeah, this is giving me the craft. Y'all see how there's 4 people. Something about, yeah, some witches. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be a part of, you know, like some type of cult or some type of coven or something like that. But somebody definitely, yeah, has the support from others. And I feel like, yeah, these are like spiritual entities that somebody, you know, has the support of. Somebody definitely, yeah, could have tried to reach out, you know, to, yeah, like some type of, you know, spiritual entities or, you know, like some type of deities or something like that. Yeah, and they could, yeah, and whatever they try to reach out to, yeah, it could turn on them, you know. So yeah, like they can't stand the heat, they're trying to get out of the kitchen. Or yeah, this could be some people, you know, that, yeah, like somebody tries to reach out to, and yeah, like they turn on this person. Yeah, somebody definitely, yeah, could be about to discover or uncover something, and it definitely has something to do, you know, with like childbirth. There's somebody or some people that definitely, yeah, made some type of pact out here. And I feel like that there could be people, you know, that, yeah, like they can't stand the heat, so they're trying to get out of the kitchen, you know, so they could be, yeah, like breaking that oath, breaking that pact or something like that. But something is unknown. But it's about to be, yeah, like shown to somebody. There's also somebody that definitely, yeah, could be trying to, you know, like keep some confusion going. And yeah, like it's turning on them, or yeah, like it's yeah, it's backfiring on them. Be aware, you know, of, yeah, like going around people, you know, and people, you know, like offering drinks and food and things. As I'm picking up, yeah, like people putting stuff in somebody's drink or somebody's food or something like that. But going back to, yeah, like the kitchen witch, I don't know. So like whoever this is, yeah, like they could, you know, they can't stand the heat. They're trying to get out of the kitchen because whatever they're doing, you know, as far as, yeah, in their little conjuring up their special recipes, yeah, somebody's healing from it. And yeah, like and somebody can't figure out how somebody's, you know, like healing from some stuff, you know, that they have done. Vitamin C. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be trying to, you know, like figure out, you know, like what somebody's secret is when it comes to them healing or something like that. And yeah, and they can reach too far. I don't know. To the point to where, yeah, like something happens to this person. Something about a mystery woman as well. Or a mystery person. Yeah, there definitely, yeah, could be somebody, you know, that possibly feels like that, yeah, they have some type of unfinished business with somebody. Be aware of, yeah, like somebody or some people, you know, like wanting somebody to go back and forth. Somebody, yeah, could be somebody's baby mama and they friends. Yeah, but something definitely, yeah, could happen to somebody. Y'all see, that definitely, yeah, is a headstone. Somebody possibly, yeah, could receive, you know, like an apology letter. Yeah, for somebody's not going to be able to, yeah, speak an apology. It says the unspoken apology. Somebody definitely, yeah, is going to eternally regret, yeah, what they have been doing. But somebody else, you know, swore up and down that they were going to take, yeah, like something to the grave. And yeah, I feel like that they broke that promise, or yeah, like they could have taken some type of pact or some type of agreement, and yeah, like they broke it. Somebody definitely, yeah, could discover something, you know, like in a letter, or, you know, like somebody, you know, could, yeah, like something could have happened 2 years ago, and then somebody, you know, was in somebody's home, you know, maybe they're cleaning it up, visiting or whatever, and somebody discovers a letter, you know, and that's how they discover some information, or that's how, you know, yeah, like they uncover something. But somebody definitely, yeah, needs to know that divine timing is at play. Wow. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be letting go. This is like giving up the ghost. Somebody possibly, yeah, could be trying to surrender, you know. It could be a whole group of people. Confirmation. I feel like there's somebody or some people, yeah, that like they have to let go of something. They have to let go of, yeah, like somebody or somebody's energy, you know. This could be, yeah, like there could be some people, you know, that could be being dismantled or something like that. Or, yeah, like there could be multiple people that could be, yeah, like surrendering, you know, because they can't stand the heat. So, yeah, they got to get out of the kitchen. Somebody definitely, yeah, could eat a lot of pork. Something definitely, yeah, could be, you know, like pouring out of somebody's pores. This could be sweat. So somebody, you know, could be, yeah, like nervous, scared. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be nervous and scared to, you know, like have some type of conversation with somebody. Wow. Somebody definitely, yeah, could have paid a lot of money to get some type of death magic done on somebody. Wow. So somebody definitely, yeah, could be having to give up the ghost. Somebody reached too far. Or some people reached too far. Or, yeah, it's kind of like, yeah, like somebody reached too far and they didn't know that, yeah, like people around them, you know, could have to, you know, like suffer, you know, for some stuff that they've done. I don't know, because I was about to say sacrifice. So I don't know if somebody, you know, yeah, try to sacrifice somebody. But we got this false narrative card. They come out. Yeah, there could be somebody or some people that, yeah, created some type of illusion with a false narrative. Somebody could be born in 1989 or 1998. Somebody, you know, could be healing, you know, from, yeah, like some type of false narrative, from some type of, you know, like ruining of, you know, like somebody's reputation. But it's 2 females on this card and 2 females on this card. So, yeah, it's 4 feminine energies out here. Really, it could be 5. Yeah, because it's 4 on this card and 1 right here. Somebody definitely, yeah, could have to let go of some abundance. Or let go of some money. Somebody, you know, could be surrendering. Surrendering some money. Yeah, we got achievement. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be out here, you know, like achieving great things. But there definitely, yeah, could be, you know, like somebody that, you know, has passed away, you know, that possibly, yeah, they weren't able to apologize to somebody, and they definitely, you know, want somebody to know, you know, that, you know, they're very apologetic, but they're also proud of, you know, what somebody, you know, has been achieving. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be about to achieve something, and it definitely could have something to do, you know, with like a legal issue. Somebody could be surrendering, you know, to, yeah, like the courts or the law. Something about, yeah, open records. I don't know if somebody, yeah, like signed something, you know, for somebody's signature, you know, to get some documents released to them, or, you know, to, yeah, like get some, yeah, some paperwork, or, yeah, like somebody possibly, yeah, could be you know, like sign something over to somebody. Wow, we got a twin flame. So there's a twin flame out here. There's somebody that possibly, yeah, is about to, you know, like discover or uncover something, you know. But this could be after, you know, like they released a twin flame. Yeah, we got ancestors. So, yeah, somebody's ancestors is out here. There definitely, yeah, could have been somebody or some people that could have spread a false narrative, you know, like, you know, like saying that, you know, like, yeah, like somebody's ancestors, you know, like don't care about them. And somebody's ancestors is like, who told you that you was our representative, you know? Who told you that you could open your mouth? Wow. This is wild. Yeah, we got an op out here. So there's an op out here. somebody, yeah, is trying to, they're confused, you know, as to why, yeah, like, them, you know, like, opposing somebody, yeah, like, it's not, you know, yeah, it's not shaking somebody, it's not moving somebody, yeah, somebody's unshakable, somebody's unmovable. And somebody, yeah, definitely, you know, thought that they were going to be receiving some type of unexpected money. Possibly, yeah, when they did some death magic, you know, so they thought that somebody, yeah, was going to be gone. Not the person that they were doing death magic on. Wow. We got a priest. So there could be a priest, preacher, something like that that's involved. Somebody definitely, yeah, could try to go to like a priest or a preacher, you know. But it's after, yeah, they done, you know, conjured up, you know, whatever their special recipes are in they kitchen, you know, or, yeah, conjured up, you know, yeah, like the dead or whatever they did. Somebody's also about to discover, yeah, like their hands are tied. So, like, they can't do anything. Somebody, you know, should have kept their hands to themselves, you know. This is giving me, you know, like, yeah, Job energy, you know. Yeah, but transition. So somebody definitely, yeah, could be transitioning, you know. This could be, you know, like somebody transition, like a transgender. But I'm also picking up too, yeah. Somebody, yeah, could have to give up the ghost. But there goes that legal. So somebody definitely, yeah, could win, you know, like in some type of legal situation. But there also could be, yeah, the legal, you know, like the courts, you know, could be about to discover or uncover something. But somebody's mentally and emotionally unstable out here. Whatever somebody, you know, was trying to do, you know, trying to release on somebody, or, yeah, conjuring up, you know, their special recipes in their kitchen. It possibly was to try to cause somebody to be mentally and emotionally unstable. The justice, yeah, the courts, you know, could, yeah, like discover that somebody is mentally and emotionally unstable. Yeah, but we got a sweetheart out here. So somebody's a sweetheart out here. Somebody is not, yeah, what somebody or some people said. There's also somebody that possibly, yeah, could have some type of health concern. So that could be somebody, you know, that, yeah, they have to give up the ghost. Yep, but somebody or some people, they are concerned. It could be a whole community, you know, that could be concerned because yeah, people from somebody's community could be dropping like flies, or people, yeah, like that, you know, yeah, got in somebody's kitchen and they couldn't stand the heat. Yeah, they could be dropping like flies, or, yeah, some people could find out the reason why, yeah, like people are dropping like flies, and it could be due to, yeah, like some type of death magic, you know, that somebody, you know, did. Wow. So there's a whole community that, yeah, that's concerned. There's somebody or some people that, yeah, they know that they're out of options. So somebody, you know, yeah, they could have pulled out all the stops, you know. So the last stop, you know, was death magic. So they could have done a money spell on somebody, a love spell, you know, a beauty spell or whatever, you know. And so, yeah, the last thing, you know, was, yeah, like death magic, and somebody's healing, you know, from, yeah, like some death magic or whatever these people, yeah, were doing. So somebody feels like that they're out of options. They're also somebody that, yeah, somebody feels like, yeah, that they're out of options. So be aware, because somebody possibly, yeah, could be trying to harm somebody, or trying to, yeah, like spread some type of false narrative, you know, like to get somebody harmed. So just be aware. Yep. Somebody definitely, yeah, could have been trying to, you know, like isolate somebody from their support network. So, yeah, they could do it physically, but, yeah, they can't do it spiritually. And somebody's ancestors is like, yeah, we came in like a wrecking ball. Whoever this is that was trying to isolate somebody from their support network, they're concerned. Somebody's first, middle, or last name could start with an A. Somebody possibly, yeah, could be concerned about them, you know, like receiving a subpoena to court. We got fire. So, yeah, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. There's also somebody or some people that are about to discover that somebody's words have power. But yeah, be aware of a fake offer. But somebody could already be concerned. Yeah, because they could have gotten caught, you know. So somebody could have already tried to bring forth a fake offer. And yeah, like somebody, you know, stopped them in their tracks. Or yeah, they try to bring forth this fake offer. And yeah, like they can't stand the heat now. So they're trying to get out of the kitchen. Somebody could also, yeah, be, you know, like concerned because they possibly, yeah, feel like that, you know, like something, you know, could be on the news, you know. Or yeah, they could be concerned because yeah, like somebody's going to receive some information or somebody's going to, you know, discover or uncover something. But somebody is about to. Somebody could be born in 1977. We got a divine feminine. So for somebody, there's a divine feminine that needs to wake up and realize that yeah, like there's some people that don't care, or somebody don't care. Or yeah, there's a divine feminine, you know, that yeah, like could have put somebody up on game, and yeah, like they didn't listen. Now, you know, they realize or they're about to discover or uncover that yeah, like a divine feminine, divine masculine, you know, was telling the truth. Yeah, we got insanity. So there could be some people that, yeah, could have been trying to isolate somebody from their support network by saying, yeah, somebody's mentally and emotionally unstable or trying to do some stuff behind the scenes, yeah, to cause somebody to be, you know, mentally and emotionally unstable, you know. So, yeah, they could have a reason to say somebody's insane, or they could have a reason, you know, like to go to the courts, you know, and be like, yeah, they're not mentally and emotionally stable to take care of themselves and yada, yada, and blase, blase. But, yeah, So be aware. Be aware of a fake offer. But there definitely, yeah, could have been some type of statement that has been taken. For somebody, yeah, somebody possibly, yeah, could try to plead, you know, like insanity. Something, you know, could take place by July. Somebody could be a Cancer or a Leo. Somebody's co-worker could be involved. Somebody definitely, yeah, needs to be aware because there could be, somebody could be strategizing, planning, and plotting. So just be aware. But yeah, we got the ancestors, you know what I mean? So yeah, they can strategize, plan, and plot all they want to. We got several headstones out here, so somebody's ancestors is not playing. But we got a gold digger out here. So somebody, you know, could have tried to say, you know, that there's a divine feminine, divine masculine, you know, that's a gold digger. Yeah. But there's a divine feminine, divine masculine out here that, yeah, they're a gold digger. Goal. There is a gold digger out here that, yeah, like they, you know, could have, you know, been a part of some type of plan, you know, to, yeah, like harm somebody or something like that. And it could be, yeah, for some type of insurance policy. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be about to discover or uncover something, and it definitely has something to do with, yeah, like insurance policy. Or, yeah, there's some insurance, you know, that, yeah, like it's going to somebody, and somebody possibly doesn't know it. But we have energy. So, yeah, there's somebody or some people that, yeah, they reached too far in somebody's energy. They were playing in somebody's energy. Yeah, now they can't stand the heat. They want to get out of the kitchen. So somebody, you know, could receive an email. There could be somebody, you know, that could be concerned about, yeah, like somebody receiving an email. Somebody could receive an email about, yeah, insurance. There's also somebody that's concerned because of, yeah, a loudmouth drama starter out here. Living in, yeah, fantasy world mentality. Somebody possibly, yeah, could be concerned because, yeah, like they could be out of options, you know, and yeah, like they don't see a way out of this situation. Or yeah, they don't have a way out of this situation. Yeah, somebody's a drama magnet out here, starving for attention. We got a Sagittarius, so there's a Sagittarius involved. Yeah, but we got real divine counterpart. So somebody possibly, yeah, could come in contact with their real divine counterpart, or somebody already came in contact with their real divine counterpart, and yeah, like they did them dirty. Somebody could get an email and it has something to do with, yeah, harassment. I don't know. It's giving me gang stalking energy as well. Yeah, so some people, you know, could have been gang stalking somebody, but they just didn't know, yeah, that somebody, they don't got no physical gang, but they definitely got a spiritual gang out here. Yeah, there's a toxic feminine out here. Yep. We got cyberbully. But yeah, we got 555. We talked about, yeah, the number 5, 55, 555, and 5555 in the message earlier. So something is about to change. There's also, yeah, like somebody definitely, yeah, could change, you know, like their insurance policy. Or, yeah, like somebody changed the insurance policy illegally. But somebody possibly, yeah, could be avoiding somebody. And it definitely could have something to do with them finding out that, yeah, like playing in somebody's energy, you know, yeah, was the wrong, yeah, was the wrong decision. But whoever this person is, yeah, like it's too late. So somebody possibly, yeah, could want to explain. But it's only because, yeah, like somebody's about to uncover something. So I feel like yeah, like that's the person, you know, that you know, wants to guilt trip somebody. Yeah, somebody definitely, yeah, could have been trying to humiliate somebody, or yeah, like somebody was trying to do some type of humiliation ritual or something. But yeah, we got paperwork and documents. So yeah, somebody changed, you know, like some type of paperwork and documents. So be aware of somebody bringing some type of fake offer, you know, yeah, to get somebody, you know, to get involved with their BS. Yeah, we got a Gemini, so there's a Gemini involved. There's a Libra involved. Yeah, there's somebody or some people that, yeah, possibly could feel, realize that, yeah, like, somebody's stronger than these people. So this is like, yeah, a whole group of people, you know, like coming up against somebody, and yeah, somebody's stronger. Yeah, we got a Cancer, so there's a Cancer involved. But yeah, we got begging out here. So somebody possibly, yeah, could be coming in begging. Begging, you know, yeah, but it's like to guilt trip somebody, you know, so just be aware. There could be a Cancer, you know, that could be, you know, like avoiding somebody. But yeah, like, there could be some people that could be realizing that, yeah, like somebody is stronger, yeah, like than the bully. The cyber bully, the physical bully, even the, yeah, spiritual bully. We got a water sign. So yeah, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Heavy Cancer out here. Somebody could have Cancer. Somebody that could have Cancer could be avoiding somebody. But this is like, yeah, like somebody playing up in somebody's energy, you know, and yeah, like they were perfectly fine before they start playing up in somebody's energy. And then, yeah, after they start playing in somebody's energy or doing whatever they were doing, yeah, that death magic, then they go to the doctor one day and, yeah, they find out, you know, that they only have, you know, a couple of, you know, weeks to live. Yeah, something is about to be discovered, you know, or uncovered, and it has something to do with some water as well. Yeah, there's somebody or some people that, yeah, they've been living a lie, living a whole lie out here. Some people, yeah, some people lied on somebody. I feel like they, yeah, like they lied on somebody to get somebody harmed or something like that. But I feel like that there's somebody, you know, that possibly, yeah, could be waking up, you know, to, yeah, like, what some people, you know, yeah, like have been doing. But I feel like this person, you know, they were like right smack dab in the middle, or yeah, something about, yeah, something being hidden. So somebody possibly can't stand the heat. They trying to get out of the kitchen because, yeah, they were trying to avoid, you know, like, trying to avoid this. And yeah, avoiding leads to a bigger mess. Woo-wee. Yeah, somebody definitely, yeah, could have disrespected, you know, like somebody's loved ones out here. And then, yeah, like try to reach out, to, yeah, like their ancestors. So their ancestors, could be like, nah, you can't, why you disrespect them? We have to live here with them. We have to work with them. Like, why would you disrespect them? Yeah, somebody's ancestors definitely, yeah, could be on their ass as well as somebody else's. Whoever, these loved ones that somebody disrespected, yeah, they out here for sure. Yep, but the spiritual verdict is in. So there's a spiritual verdict, that, yeah, is about to be read. But somebody, this is like, yeah, like somebody, saying, yeah, like, they believe in their ancestors, or, like, I have my ancestors surround me, and yeah, like somebody or some people was like, yeah, fuck your ancestors. Yep. So somebody's mental well-being is definitely at risk. So somebody or some people are about to uncover that, yeah, like somebody's mental well-being is at risk. But it definitely, yeah, could be people, that, yeah, like, again, could be lying on somebody, yeah, because they want, like other people to do their dirty work, or, yeah, like, they basically, yeah, did some type of death magic thinking that was going to solve, everything. But Archangel Michael is like, oh, hell no. Archangel Michael is ready for war. Yep. We got Cancer season, so something definitely, yeah, could take place by Cancer season. So somebody, could be about to discover or uncover something, by Cancer season or during Cancer season. Yeah. There's somebody or some people that definitely, yeah, could be trying to check themselves. But, yeah, in reality, they already wrecked themselves. So these are these fantasy world mentality living ass people. Yeah, this is reality. This is real life. Yep. So somebody definitely needs to know that, yeah, there is a good opportunity, that's coming somebody's way. But just be aware of, yeah, like some type of fake offer. And, yeah, we got a high-ranking ancestor out here. So somebody possibly, yeah, could be about to discover, that they have a high-ranking ancestor. Or, yeah, like a high-ranking ancestor could be, like helping somebody, like to uncover something out here. But, yeah, somebody's high-ranking ancestor got some people concerned out here. Yeah, somebody trying to guilt trip somebody, or somebody, trying to, yeah, woe is me, throw them a pity party. Yeah, it's all an act. So just be aware. Yeah, we got dark secrets exposed. So somebody possibly, yeah, could want to apologize for, yeah, like, repeating something, that somebody confided in them. But I feel like, yeah, whoever trying to check themselves, but in reality, they already wrecked themselves, because, yeah, their dark secrets are being exposed. Or, yeah, somebody's about to discover some dark secrets or uncover some dark secrets. Somebody's first name or last name could start with an H. Oh, somebody definitely, yeah, could be doing heroin. There could be somebody that, yeah, could be paying people off so that they don't go public about their criminal activity. So, yeah, going back to somebody, is concerned about something being on the news, or, yeah, about some information, like getting out to the community or something like that. But somebody definitely acquired money by cutting corners, and, yeah, they've been caught. They've been caught. And, yeah, they've hit a dead end. And there is no exit. Yeah, there is no way out. So whoever this is, they are concerned because they know that, yeah, like somebody's about to discover something, or, yeah, like their whole life is about to be uncovered. Yeah, and the person, that possibly, yeah, is about to discover or uncover something is, yeah, an authentic and real individual. Somebody that's living in their truth. Somebody definitely, yeah, could have staged something as well. Somebody, yeah, somebody could be in agony. Their mind and their body could be in agony. And somebody definitely is concerned. It could be this person, they could have done some type of death magic. Or, yeah, they could have, found out, that, yeah, like somebody did some death magic. And, yeah, that's why my body is hurting. That's why, yeah, I'm feeling mentally and emotionally, unstable. So somebody possibly, yeah, could want to confess. Uh-huh. Yeah, we got a copycat. We got a wannabe out here. So somebody's about to, yeah, discover who their copycat is or who their wannabe is. Yeah. It's somebody that's dishonest and hypocritical out here. Yep. So I don't know if people thought, yeah, like somebody, you know, wasn't on their divine path, or yeah, like it was a game. I don't know. But yeah, people, yeah, they're waking up to the fact that it ain't no game. But somebody definitely, yeah, needs to know that they are on their divine path. So yeah, there were people, you know, yeah, trying to interfere with God's work. If somebody's on their divine path, yeah, they were trying to interfere, yeah, with the divine's plan for somebody's life. So somebody definitely is about to receive some punishment for sure. Yeah, the spiritual verdict is in. So somebody's about to, yeah, discover, you know, like what their punishment is, or yeah, it's about to be uncovered to somebody. For somebody, it definitely, yeah, could be death. I ain't gonna even hold you. It's two headstones out there. Yeah. Somebody, you know, possibly, yeah, could want to, you know, like confess, and it could be about a death. Yeah, it could be somebody's bitter ex. Hold on, y'all, because I dropped some. There's also somebody that possibly, yeah, could want to confess because they have some type of gambling problem. There could be some people that, yeah, like illegally tap somebody's phone as well. This could be, yeah, like, you know, like the courts, you know. So, yeah, some court, you know, some people, you know, could be getting in trouble, you know, because they could have illegally, you know, like tapped somebody's phone. Somebody definitely is about to discover that they have, yeah, like a warrant for their arrest. Yeah. A part of somebody's punishment is, yeah, for their whole foundation to crumble. This is, yeah, physical foundation, you know, spiritual foundation. So there could be some people that, yeah, they're about to discover, you know, that somebody's on their divine path. But yeah, like it's too late. Wow. There's some people that definitely, yeah, could be afraid for their life. They definitely, yeah, could be in hiding. But yeah, you can't hide from Archangel Michael. You can't hide from ancestors. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be, you know, like acting like, yeah, saying that they're scared for their life because, you know, like somebody has spiritual gifts and somebody's using their spiritual gifts in the way that they're supposed to be, you know. Somebody definitely, yeah, is going to, you know, like discover, you know, that they have, you know, like other spiritual gifts besides the ones that they already know about. But yeah, there are some people that should have, you know, like understood somebody instead of judging somebody. Yeah, whoever these people are, yeah, they thought it was a game. Oh, it was a game. Yeah, God's game. So somebody, you know, could be free, you know, like from their toxic family, you know. Somebody possibly, yeah, could be about to discover or uncover something, you know, about, you know, like their toxic family. There's some, yeah, some toxic family members that, yeah, they don't hit a dead end. There's no exit. Yep, but be aware of, yeah, somebody trying to guilt trip somebody. It's not that big of a deal, but it really is. Yeah, heavy Gemini out here. Yeah. A part of, yeah, the game, you know, like these people, you know, decided to play. Yeah. A part of it, yeah, is to try to blame other people for their circumstances. So they could have tried to blame, yeah, They could have tried to blame, divine feminine, divine masculine because of their circumstances, but it's based off of, what they were doing, Nobody told them to do death magic. Nobody told them, to, like, spread somebody's secrets or, try to, do some type of humiliation ritual on somebody or, like, try to sacrifice somebody, whatever they try to do. But we got hospital. So somebody possibly, could be in the hospital. Somebody possibly, could be about to uncover something, and it could be about a hospital. Somebody, could be, somebody could work in the hospital. Somebody definitely, could be blaming other people for why, like they end up in the hospital. But this could be, like a mental health hospital. Somebody's mother could end up in the hospital. There could be some type of conflict, that takes place during, like a special event. Somebody definitely could be about to discover or uncover a lot of stuff. But somebody has faced many hardships and made it out. So there's somebody that steadily keep blaming everybody else for their circumstances while somebody, has faced whatever they have gone through and figured their way out of it. So whoever these people are, they're trying to weasel their way out of the kitchen that they, were laughing and talking and doing whatever they were doing in. They not exempt. Ain't nobody exempt. Nobody is exempt from, the heat, that's coming out of this kitchen. Nobody is exempt from, like this punishment, that's getting ready to take place. And there definitely, could be somebody, that could be expecting somebody to reach out. I feel like somebody has already woken up to, the fact that, like somebody don't care or some people don't care. So why would I reach out to them? So the last laugh belongs to somebody. Somebody's about to discover, uncover, some stuff. We got an Aquarius, a Libra, or a Gemini. So you could be Aquarius, a Libra, or a Gemini. Heavy, Gemini out here. There's also somebody that doesn't take rejection well. So whoever this is, they don't take rejection well, they could be afraid for their life. So this is like, like somebody telling somebody, I don't want you in my life anymore. I don't want you, around anymore. But this person keeps trying to stay energetically attached to somebody by doing shit behind the scenes. And so somebody's ancestors was like, you didn't hear what they said? I know you heard what they said. I know you heard that they said leave them alone. Then they said, and they, acted like that they didn't care about, somebody's they act like that they didn't care about, even their ancestors, telling them, like, leave them alone. But somebody definitely, inspires change. And I feel like that, somebody's also about to discover, that they've inspired change, amongst some people. This could be, like, in their community, But somebody definitely is going through, like a major health crisis out here. For sure. Or they're about to. But we did see that health concern. We got sexuality. So somebody could be gay, bisexual, lesbian, or trans. Or somebody, somebody's dark trinkets could be being exposed, and it definitely could have something to do with, like their sexuality. But somebody's an imposter. Somebody's a false person out here. But people thought that somebody was an imposter. Somebody was a false person. Somebody's authentic and real out here. If somebody's going through a major health crisis, it's meant to be. It was supposed to happen, So be aware, because like somebody definitely could want to test somebody's morals and values. So this is somebody that gaslight somebody into believing that it's meant to be me and you, but no, But there's also somebody that wants to test somebody's morals and values, and it definitely could have something to do with bringing some type of deal to the table. So I feel like somebody just needs to be aware. Somebody possibly needs to like get a lawyer or something like that. Or somebody, Life is full of surprises, so somebody definitely, better get ready. And this is taking place because, yeah, like somebody, like recognized, like the signs. So there could be somebody, that possibly, could be voluntarily, like removing their own mask. This is the person that, they could be, they could possibly, could have tried to, like change something. But I feel like there's still, it could be, they want to change now. But like their dark secrets are still going to be exposed. Like they have some legal issues to deal with, they possibly, could be the one going through some type of major health crisis. But somebody definitely could be trying to figure out, like if somebody's in a relationship. Yeah, I knew I was picking up on an attorney. There definitely could be a lawyer, that could be caught in a web of lies as well. Anything else? Yeah, somebody's a lost soul out here that's all bark and no bite. Yeah, they're a coward. It definitely could be a karmic masculine. So a karmic masculine, could have used, like multiple feminine energies, to like come against somebody, gang stalk somebody or whatever. But yeah, how you gonna fold something that don't be in? Yeah, somebody's relentless out here. Somebody keeps getting up. Somebody's grandfather could be going through like a major health crisis. Or somebody's grandfather, could be that high-ranking ancestor. For somebody, somebody's family manipulated somebody to betray them. And so there could be some type of family feud that could be going on. So maybe this isn't, like whoever's resonating with this message is family. It could be, like somebody's twin flames family. Or, like somebody's supposed to be real divine counterparts family. But there definitely is a family feud going on. Everything is falling apart. And so there could be somebody that possibly, could want to, like acknowledge, like some type of mistakes. Definitely has something to do with, some disrespect against somebody's loved ones. But like whoever this is, if these loved ones, passed away, whoever this is, they got to deal with, like the loved ones that they disrespected. Somebody's grandfather, somebody's father. This is also too, like these people ancestors. So like their grandfather, their father, is disappointed in whoever these people are. Something could have taken place in Pisces season, or there could be a Pisces involved. My bad, y'all, if I shook the camera. But somebody's a control freak out here. Somebody's family, could be falling apart because of like this control freak. But somebody definitely committed a crime out of passion. And so somebody's about to discover and uncover this, or it's about to be discovered or uncovered by like the courts or something like that. Ooh wee. Somebody is being exposed for exploitation. It could be somebody's grandfather or somebody's father, or somebody or whoever this is. The dark secrets. A part of the dark secrets are somebody exploited. Like their father or their grandfather. Or somebody could find out that like their family, family members did it, but somebody knows that they're out of time. Wow. Somebody knows that they're out of time. So something special definitely is about to take place for somebody. But somebody is concerned. They know, that something is about to be discovered or uncovered for sure. But somebody possibly could also want to confess. That could be how like something is uncovered or discovered. But if they can't stand the heat, they got to get out of the kitchen. And that's exactly what somebody or some people are trying to do. So be aware of not allowing, anybody to guilt trip. But as I always say, y'all, keep your head held high and your middle finger higher, and everything's going to turn out in your favor. With that being said, y'all, that's been your message. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I'll talk to you soon.